Good old football weather.
And the rain now coming down in sheets.
It's just a mess down there. You know how much snow is on the field when you don't know where you are.
I cannot tell you through the rain.
We may be going to another dimension now.
You can see the uprights moving back and forth.
So expect the unexpected, and anything could happen.
They say you never stop a football game, but this is impossible.
I don't know what else can possibly feel like a playoff game. I mean, two teams right in the mix, 27 degrees, snow coming down hard in Philadelphia. Well, I didn't see it. And a fumble by Stafford. Bell falls on it,
I think Matthew Stafford didn't see that ball through the snow as well.
Now Matthews got it. Straight drop. Pocket holds. Looks, loads, throws one. Calvin, middle of the field. Got him inside the 20-yard line and down to the 10. Megatron slides with a big gain of 36 yards.
His future is so bright for the Detroit Lions.
Foles dropped it and then gets dropped. The forecast today was for some snow and sleet, not for a blizzard.
Yeah.
It is pouring here in Chicago. Hanratty on his very first play, firing out to Tommy Riemann, and a flash of lightning, and believe me, it is coming down.
Looks like a snowstorm. Michigan against Ohio State.
Archie Griffin, the Heisman Award winner, around the right side, upended by somebody. I really cannot tell you exactly who got in there. I have never seen anything quite like it. There's literally hundreds of people out on the field now, sliding around. They're enjoying what's happening. I think you'll probably be able to hear this one.
I think we better get a little delay of the game, even though by football rules you're not supposed to.
The final score, the Steelers over the All-Stars, 24-0. So long from Wild Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois.
You won't find any place that the wind is blowing this hard. Oh, the wind's picking up in a big gust right now, too. Big gust.
Snap, a tough one. The kick is away. Look at the wind take that one, Bill. Wow. That took it about 25 yards away from the upright. But a tough wind, and here it goes, and he hooks it. Does it have the distance? No. Comes up short. Came up 4 yards short. It's being returned by Nathan Vasher, who spun away and goes to some open space, and he's got some blockers, and Vasher is going. Vasher needs one more block, and he's got it! Nathan Vasher, touchdown Bears! Do you believe that?
I told Sam the wind was going to cause some crazy things that you may have never seen before in a football game.
108 yards, the longest return of a missed field goal in NFL history.
This literally looks like something out of a scene, out of a tropical storm over the state of Florida. It is not. We are in Kansas City. It is a mess at Arrowhead. Aguiar will come on to hold for Stoyanovich. Stoyanovich goes down on his back, but the ball goes right through the uprights.
There's your old plant foot.
And in this game right now, the punters are and the snappers are the most important guys. And now one of the officials has run up to call a conference, and this may have to do with the deteriorating weather. And the NFL has now issued a ruling to get the players off the field. I mean, they'll put up with the wind and the rain and the puddles and not be able to really play football, but they can't take a chance with the lightning, and this is the right decision.
Yard field goal try. He's going to aim towards the right upright, the far right upright. High snap too. Look at that thing bend, and it clanks off the upright. No good. Here's Graham Gano, extra point, no sure thing today with all this wind. And oh, look at that ball go! Holy cow! You see the wind push that one. You know, a 40-mile-an-hour wind gust will do that. Yikes.
48-yard attempt. Nick Folk, 23 of 23 this season. He's been perfect. Can he keep the streak alive? In windy Buffalo. Oh! A corkscrew!
As tough a place to kick a field goal as there is in the NFL, even that more tough into this wind.
47 yards out. Kick is on its way. Look at that wind. According to the officials, they will first have to deal with the leaning goalposts at this end of the field.
We have not had an attempted pass by either team in this game so far into the wind. I don't see anybody there with a level. I think Gene Steratore gave it the old artist thing and said, hey, looks good enough to me.
The snap is good. The kick is no good.
Under the bus, player or coach.
And there's a quick kick by Castle.
You gotta love Belichick.
And he gets the roll down to the 10.
Oh,
and the wind continues.
Oh, it'll go to the 1.
The football to the 5.
It'll go all the way down.
Matt Castle, Leckler aiming to get it down inside the 10. He'll do that. Gonna roll down, and it went into the end zone.
He lost track where he was. He couldn't tell he was in the end zone. Hey, look, it's hard to tell. One pile of snow looks like the same as the next one, right?
It picked a play worked out just as well as this punch. Brandon Fields struggled earlier, got the wet ball away. Allen Rossum going to let go, and it looks like it's on a tee.
Boy.
If you tee the ball up, you couldn't put it any better.
You can go for the pin today, can't you, Mike? You can take out that 9-iron, go straight for the pin, drop it down, and plug it.
Unbelievable.
Marino steps under center. Marino giving the handoff to Sammy Smith. He fumbles the football. It is loose. It has been picked up by Carnell Lake. And on the far side of the field now, Woodruff's got the ball. Woodruff is running. Woodruff is headed for the end zone. Woodruff is in there for a touchdown. Woodruff is in for a touchdown.
Did Carnell Lake lateral the ball or lose it to Woodruff? I cannot tell you through the rain.
Heavens have opened up here in downtown Charlotte. Look at the water now coming into Bank of America Stadium. This is 3rd and 10. Newton from the shotgun, Olsen in motion. Newton fumbles the snap. He's hit from the back. Still finds Olsen out of the backfield. I'm surprised these two teams aren't just taking a knee at this point. Get out of here. Look at some of the areas of the field here. That is just beyond the end zone in the near corner. So the Jaguars and company on the ground on 1st and 10. That's Maurice Jones-Drew.
Strong offensive line out there at this point.
15 yards. Gabbert missed the snap again. It's recovered by the Jaguars. But they'll lose yardage now. It'll be 4th and about 4 yards to go.
Unfortunately, for a team that plays half its games indoors, Houston would have to face the steel curtain defense and the elements together on this freezing, rainy afternoon. This was the first of a record-setting 12 fumbles recorded today, 3 of them by Campbell. After Bradshaw ran for 12 yards and like a hydroplane slid for 12 more, the Steeler quarterback gave the yardage right back on this unlikely exchange from his center. The ice bucket conditions would further subtract from the Oilers' chances. Rookie Johnny Durden fumbled even though he had not been hit. The results would prove dramatically and conclusively that Oiler and water indeed do not mix.
Since 1986, I've watched games here. I've never seen a game with worse conditions in Buffalo than the one they're about to play. But it did look like a bunch of 300-pound 6-year-olds coming down the tunnel as the Buffalo Bills are totally embracing this opportunity.
This will be a 33-yard attempt. The long snapper is Luke Rhodes, and Rigoberto Sanchez is the holder. That's the only angle that we can show you that there would be any visibility, and Vinatieri misses it. Well, this would be about a 47-yard field goal from here. So Chuck Pagano taking no chances. He sends out his rookie punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, to try to angle this one. And he sticks it right into the snow. Amazing. 29 yards on the punt as Sanchez getting a lucky break. See the long touchdown drought that the Bills offense had suffered through, the longest streak in the league before that score. First touchdown since the first quarter of week 12.
This is hilarious. This is pretty unbelievable. Josh Ferguson, he's trying to get going. He gets tackled by the snow.
A tip of the cap to our cameraman and our entire crew, braving the elements here to bring you these pictures. Brissett, nice little pump fake to free himself. Will throw towards the end zone. Boy, he has a man, but it appeared as though they ran out of room.
Just runs out of field. That could have been a big play.
And now a timeout has been taken by the Colts as they want to give themselves a little bit more time to try to clear out some of that snow. Extra point from Vinatieri, streaking back right, and it is good. And we are tied at 7.
This field goal, which will be 40 yards. 40 yards. Doug Peterson to hold. Blocked. The Cowboys will win.
Wait a minute.
Will was in the end zone. No one covered it, and Miami did. That could be a touchdown if Miami has covered it.
A Dallas player touched the ball, and then the Dolphins went on and recovered it.
It's on the 1-yard line. It's not in the end zone. It's in the 1-yard line.
They're going to sort it out.
And there's 3 seconds left on the clock.
92, Tolbert gets his hand up in the air and knocks the ball. No, it's not 92, it's 97.
Jimmy Jones.
Now someone touches the football here. Watch what happens. It's Leon Lett. No!
Oh, Lett, who is haunted by his Super Bowl misplay.
The Steelers secondary. 1st and 10 of the 24. Here's Pennington under pressure, fires into the end zone, and he just throws this one out of bounds. And I don't think Santana Moss knew where he was.
He didn't. He's 8 yards out of the end zone, diving, thinking he's had a chance for a touchdown. You know how much snow is on the field when you don't know where you are.
I'll tell you what's coming over Soldier Field. It is a fog. Yeah. A heavy fog now is setting in over Soldier Field.
Look at it rolling into the south.
Yeah, coming right over the top of the stadium on the south end. All right, we may not see the second half of this game, guys.
Sanders goes right and disappears in the haze. Cunningham will throw. Sacked for the 4th time. Wait a minute.
He got rid of the ball, Vern.
He must have, and completed it to somebody.
Here's the snap now to Cunningham on 1st and 10 with no huddle. He fires the left side, and it's intercepted, I believe. I can't see. I cannot see him. There is jubilation on the sidelines and on the field and in the stands. I could only tell it was intercepted by the roar of the crowd. It was 21 years ago today they played the Ice Bowl. This game will forever be known as the Fog Bowl.
Here goes Swider, blocked. The kick is blocked, picked up by the Redskins into the end zone. Will they recover? There's a scramble. I think it's a touchdown. We'll see. They're going to unpack them. Touchdown! Extra point.
They'd have been better off fumbling the ball, wouldn't it? John McKay said that this was his best football team. I'm glad we didn't do any games down here when he had his first team.
On a blustery December Buffalo night, the AFC East Division flag will be blowing all over the place. Winds will be gusting between 20 and 50 miles per hour, all for the Bills and the Pats.
To defer their choice to the second half, we'll see how the wind factors in the second half. They may be trying to get that in the 4th quarter.
Ball in the air and into the crowd. Snap is perfect. Bailey gets it away. The effects of the night into the Patriots bench.
It is an incredible scene here at Brown Stadium. We are in blizzard
type conditions.
High snap! Mormon drags it down and kicks it out of the end zone.
He's got no chance. He doesn't even get a piece of this football, and he does the right thing. They can't even find midfield.
You can't see the yardage markers. The penalty is 30 yards from the spot of the foul, so
They should get it at the 40.
it's hard to decide where to place the football.
So you can see their problem. Can't find it. Wow.
Here's the snap, and they try and end around, and stopping in his tracks and brought down is Josh Reed.
In these conditions, if you get caught in the backfield like Josh Reed was, you can't change direction.
Dave Zassidle, left-footed punter, drives this ball. Terrific punt, and it will stop inside the 5.
Cleveland fans came to Buffalo for a home game, so these teams, they drink the same water, Gus.
That's right, Lake Erie, as Zassidle slips, and that one hooks out of bounds.
And that may be the worst punt of Zassidle's career.
It is all over as the teams head into what they both will admit will be a nice warm locker room.
I've never seen anything like it in all my years of being around the NFL.